Hey everyone, this is Nick with Pro Sports Extra. I'm back for another week with Nick's Picks. Follow Pro Sports Extra on Twitter at Pro Sports Extra, Instagram, Facebook, all that. I'm Nick at NickPSE on Twitter. You can follow me there. Follow along with the picks. Make fun of me. Do whatever you need to do. But last week I was 8-5-1, so pretty good. I think that's good though, right? The tie was a push with Cleveland. At the time I made the picks, it was -3. They won by 3, so that was a push. But yeah, no, 8-5-1. We'll do it again this week. Maybe build on that. We'll see how I do. So yeah, let's get right into it. First game, Thursday night game, the Falcons and the Panthers. Falcons coming off a disappointing loss to the Lions. Obviously on the last play, Carolina lost to the Saints. Thursday night, Carolina's favored by 3. I'm going to take Carolina. I just think they're the better team overall. More balanced with the run game, defense, and all that. The Falcons, they can score, but that's probably about it. Their defense hasn't been very good this year. So I'm going to take Carolina -3 for the Thursday night game. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. The Patriots going to Buffalo. The Bills are favored by 3.5. Patriots didn't look that great last week. Cam was benched actually at the end of the game through 3 picks. Buffalo kicked 6 field goals to beat the Jets. They didn't score a touchdown, but I think the Bills are kind of the class of the AFC East at this point. So I'm going to take the Bills to cover that spread, 3.5 points. I think they're going to win that game. Next, we have the Titans and Bengals. So Tennessee's going to Cincinnati. Tennessee's favored by 6. They lost to the Steelers last week. And the Bengals lost to the Browns. Come behind fashion. The Browns ended up winning the game. Let's see. Yeah, Tennessee is favored by 6. I think I'm going to take the Bengals to cover. I think Joe Burrow has done a great job. I think he can keep up scoring-wise with the Titans. Bengals don't really have a very good defense, so I think the Tennessee is going to win. But I like the Bengals to cover here, 6 points. Next, we are going to Cleveland. Las Vegas Raiders are going there. They lost big to Tampa and Tom Brady. The Browns are 5-2. Browns are favored by 2.5. I think I'm going to take the Browns. The Browns actually lead the league in rushing yards per game, but they're dead last in passing yards per game. But I think with their ability to run the ball and all that, I think that is going to be the difference in this game. So I'm going to take them to win this by more than 2.5. Also, Odell Beckham's out for the year. Baker Mayfield's actually been a lot better without him. Hate to say it, but he has. So I think I like the Browns there. More balanced attack from Baker Mayfield in the rushing game. Next, we are going to Green Bay for the NFC North matchup between the Vikings and the Packers. The Packers are favored by 6.5. Vikings coming off a bye. Aaron Rodgers is on a mission, though. So I'm going to take the Packers -6.5. I think they're going to beat the Vikings pretty handily. They only have 1 win. Packers are rolling, one of the best teams in the NFC. I think they're going to win this game pretty handily. So I'm going to take the Packers -6.5. Next, we have the Colts going to Detroit to face the Lions. The Lions won in the last play. The Colts are coming off a bye. The Colts are actually favored in this game, 2.5 points. I'm going to take Detroit again as the home underdog. I just think they have things kind of going the way they want. Stafford's back to his elite self. So I'm going to take the Lions to at least cover. Actually, last week I predicted a come-from-behind win for Stafford, and I got that one. So let's go with them again. Go with the Lions. After that, we are the Chiefs and the Jets. So pretty much the best team versus the worst team. Kansas City's favored by 19.5. Wow. Last week the Jets were huge underdogs, 13.5. They actually covered that. I got that wrong. I'm going to go against the Jets again, though, this week. Le'Veon Bell with the Chiefs going back to face his old former team. Well, actually, they're coming to him. But, yeah, 19.5 points. I think the Chiefs are going to blow them out. I think they're going to be motivated to, put a lot of points up, put a lot of numbers. I think they're going to win this game handily. The Jets really have no offense. The Chiefs have an aggressive attacking defense. They take the ball away. They sack the quarterback. I think they're going to win big. Next, the Rams are going to Miami. Should be a good one. The Rams are actually favored by 3.5. Tua is starting for Miami, first game. I'm going to take the Rams, though, in Tua's first start, 3.5-point favorites. Yeah, you're not playing in the SEC anymore. This is the big leagues. You got Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey on the other side of the ball. I think that's going to be they're going to make the difference in this game. The Rams are going to win it, minus 3.5-point favorites. Next, we have a good one in the AFC North. The Steelers going to Baltimore to face the Ravens. The Ravens are the favorites, even though the Steelers are undefeated, 3.5 points. I'm going to pick the Steelers in this, the underdogs here. I just think they have everything going for them. Good defense. I think they can contain Lamar. Big Ben's playing well. They got a running game. They have good receivers. I'm going to take the Steelers here to at least cover. They got 3.5 points. I think it'll be a close game. So I'm going to take the Steelers. Next, we have the LA Chargers going to Denver. Denver lost big against the Chiefs last week. Chargers are favored by 3 points. Justin Herbert looks great there in LA, so I think I'm going to take them to win that. Minus 3 favorites there for them. Next, we have the 4 o'clock, 4:25 game, the Saints at Bears. No spread on this, so I don't know if they just haven't done it. I'm doing this kind of early. It's Tuesday, obviously. So I don't know if they have a spread yet or it's just a pick 'em. Either way, whatever the spread is, I'm picking the Saints. I think last night on Monday night the Bears were kind of exposed. They have no offense. They can't do anything. Trubisky, Foles, I don't think it matters. Good defense, but Drew Brees can neutralize a good defense with that quick passing game that he can feature. So I'm going to take the Saints no matter what the spread is. Next, we're going to Seattle for an NFC West matchup. 4-3 49ers versus the 5-1 Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 3.5. They lost in overtime to the Cardinals. 3.5 points. I'm going to take San Fran. I really like Russell Wilson. He's doing great this year. They're second in the league in passing and scoring. But, I think San Francisco's kind of got it clicking now with their running game and all that. I know they lost another running back in Jeff Wilson, but I think they'll at least cover and make it a good game at least. So I'm going to take San Fran plus 3.5. Next, we have a couple duds in the primetime slots. Cowboys going to face the Eagles. Phillies 7-point favorite here. I'm going to take them. The Cowboys, they're on their third quarterback now. Their entire offensive line is done. You can say that about the Eagles' offensive line too, but I just think, Dallas is done. I don't think there's any way they're going to keep this close. So I'm going to take the Eagles 7-point favorites at home on Sunday night. Next, we have Tampa Bay and Tom Brady going to the 1-6 Giants on Monday Night Football. Tampa is a 10.5-point favorite. I'm going to take them as the favorites. I think New York has a pretty good defense, but they're dead last in offense in most of their categories. Daniel Jones leads their team in rushing, and he trips over the 20-yard line. So I think I'm going to have to take Tampa there to win pretty big, more than 10.5 points. So yeah, that's what we got this week, Week 8. ProSportsExtra.com, at ProSportsExtra, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm at NickPSE on Twitter. 8-5-1 last week. Let's see how I do this week. Hopefully I can beat that. I think I will. So, yeah, tune in next time and let me know how I did, whatever you need to do. Thanks.